Hey,
Hey,
everybody. I'm
hi.
so excited. I am here with two celebrity stars. One, of course, is the owner of Uni Radio, and that is the infamous Khalil Lundy of the legendary Force MDs.
Who
Hey,
that? What?
Khalil. What's up, Khalil? What up? What up? What up? What up?
What's going on, partner? Alicia, I am excited here. We are here with this beautiful young lady, Jennifer Friedman. If y'all
Thank
don't know
you.
who she is, you better get to know who she is. I know y'all know who she is. After I finish talking with her, you all gonna know who she is. And she got a lot of projects coming up. The girl is working. She got her hustle hat on. She's doing her crossovers like Kyrie Irving. She's in the game right now. 3 pointers like Steph Curry. She's in the game right now, putting that work in right now. And she's very talented. And she started pretty young, I believe. Did you start acting at a
Yes.
young age?
I started acting when I was 9 years old.
Holy bag of potato chips. Yeah, what was the first thing you did?
The first thing I did, I think, was like an infomercial. And then I started off really doing print work in commercials. And so from there, I really liked it. And then that's when I started auditioning for like TV shows, guest stars on stuff. And then that led to, booking Disney guest stars. And I did like Even Stevens and Disney movie surfers. And then I eventually got my wife and kids. And so that
Oh,
was
I
my
stopped there with my wife and kids because you talk about my man Damon Wayans and Tisha Campbell. Yeah, okay.
yes.
Look, we go back with Tisha, we go back with Damon, but how was it working with them on the set? Was you laughing every day? Was it hilarious?
The working with them was like a dream. I mean, you know, both of them were, such great careers, like legends. I just never thought I would have that opportunity. So they were just amazing people, and it was a really family oriented set.
Mm-hmm.
Damon, the Wayans always have their family, there. And so Damon was really like my dad. He was like really protective, and
Mm-hmm.
um, it was a lot of fun. And Tisha was just amazing. She's one of my best friends now, but then I just really admired her work ethic, and she just is always so prepared, like no matter what is going on in her life. She is like, she knows everyone's lines, and I think that was just a really good foundation
Hold
for
on,
me.
you said she knows everybody's parts?
She knows everything. Like she comes prepared, and she doesn't have to do that. So I think that just was such a great um like beginning experience for me, like a great foundation of how I am to be, for as a longevity in this career, like longevity. And she really takes the craft seriously. So I'm grateful for that experience.
You heard this before. Will Smith, when he was doing the Fresh Prince, he was the same way. He would know everybody's lines. People be acting. They even show footage of people talk. He's doing a line. He's doing,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, he's doing a line. So he was like always well rehearsed, which is good. Maybe
Yeah.
because you want to have the passion for the craft like that, and, and
Right.
and what happens is when people see that passion in you, it comes out in your work.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, everybody, because with acting, because you went to acting school and all that when you was young, right?
Yep.
So it's like a lot of people think acting is just easy. They can just get off just freestyle. It's a lot of skills into acting and stuff like that, especially if you want to be, like a soup, like on that next level, like a Denzel and the Meryl Streep. And it's really skill, and you got that, and you start developing that skill real young. Uh,
Right. Yeah, it's a lot of I mean, I think you have to have a natural talent. You have
uh-huh.
to have a passion for it. And then and then along with that, going to school and getting some skills and tools. And you also have to, the one thing that acting classes is you know, you are the instrument.
Mm,
So, I mean, you really have to work on yourself, being self-aware. I mean, in this industry, along with, the skills and the natural talent, I mean, you've got to have resilience. You got to be able to withstand rejection over
Mhm.
and over, people's opinions and criticism,
Yeah. Oh,
and really being confident in your talent and your worth, and to keep going and to keep believing in yourself. And that takes a certain amount of tenacity and a skill set, to
yeah.
do that too, because you can have the skill set and the natural talent and then not have that, and you will just break,
Yeah,
you know?
you got to be confident. You got to be confident in yourself and confident in your vision and your skill.
Yes,
And
exactly.
you said a good word, like people will break. Something just came out. Are you on the Clubhouse yet?
I am.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'm on there all the time. I was trying to see if I see you
I
on.
just got on there. So I with do you know Dondre Whitfield?
Yes.
Yeah.
We were doing I was in there in a room and we were doing a talk, and so we're gonna do some more talks on there. Um, he has the Male versus Man
Yeah.
book, and so anyway, yeah, it's super fun. I really like it.
Alicia, I told her 2 weeks ago
Oh,
that she's
here
still
we
in download that.
go.
I'm like, you just don't want to be in it. I don't want to be a
You
part.
know what? So I was like you. I mean, I don't know what your reasons are, but I saw all these topics that I wasn't really interested in. Like there were ones like, how do you know if you're a hoe? I like I'm like scrolling through. I'm like, I'm not entering in it any of these conversations. They don't interest me at all, and I don't actually want to be in this room.
Yes.
But last night was a really great conversation. We talked about marriage, relationships, and
Now
like
that's
purposeful conversations like that. So
Mhm.
I hope look for my rooms,
Yeah.
because if you go on there, that's what I will be doing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about all that other nonsense. I don't get
Hold on.
involved in that.
Oh, Jennifer, let me just say this. They do got some good rooms in there too. Like, especially like I seen some of the acting rooms I seen
Yeah.
good. Some of like the music, the independent, like Terry Lewis and Jimmy Jam. I mean, Jimmy Jam was on there. I see, it's a lot of people on there, and everybody's expressing, their perspective as well as giving their game and giving their story, which is helpful for a lot of people that's coming up. But with that being
I mean,
said,
I really think it's a great, I mean, it's really great for the time that we're in now, where we can really connect with each other and connect with other people that, we wouldn't normally be able to connect with, because safe and stay healthy. So I think it's really healthy I think it is really a timely act, to be released right now, because I think it'll really help people to not feel so lonely. I mean, that's
on top of that, I didn't mean to cut you up. On top of that, what you
no,
say,
it's okay.
definitely for the lonely thing, what you said, and also is if you think of the amount of people that's coming in there, if people was doing seminars, giving up that amount of
Right.
it would be very costly,
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, like the room last night, I came in like kind of at the end, but I just got so many gems, and I mean, that would have been a conference or something.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like it was a really, really good room, good information.
All right, enough about the Clubhouse, because this is all I hear. He tells me is
Oh,
about
listen.
this Clubhouse. We talking about Christmas. It is Christmas time. I want to get in the
I know, we
Christmas
got a little-
talk about the holiday season, and you know me with the holiday season, with us being in because of the pandemic.
Right.
Christmas movies. Let me tell you, I've been on there. Jennifer, I just got finished watching your movie that you did, The Business of Christmas. I just finished watching that. Oh my goodness.
gosh.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you so
yeah.
much.
It was amazing. Talk about family and love and the tradition of giving and business, cuz this one right here on the other side, I ain't going to say who, but that's all I hear is the business. Like, you had a brother on there, and he was so busy in the studio, and he wasn't thinking about family time. Like, I have to tell Khalil to put down the computer. It's Christmas. It's Thanksgiving. You got to be with your loved ones. But, Jennifer, you got 3 movies that is out,
Right.
Christmas movies. Tell me about how does that feel going into like a family sitcom into holiday family movies?
I love Christmas movies. I mean, my Christmas is my favorite holiday, so I always watch Christmas movies with my daughter.
Yes.
So Bella, do you want to get here, my daughter? Say hi.
Hey, beautiful.
Doing homeschool, virtual school. Be careful, Bella. You know. Anyway.
That's
As
what
I was
kids
saying,
do.
If you guys gotta have kids, you guys understand, right?
Yeah.
Trust me.
Mine's is
Just
grown.
wanted to come in and say hi. Like,
Yeah, what are
okay.
you doing?
So we watch Christmas movies all the time. I mean, we love Christmas. That is our favorite holiday. So I was really excited to be able to do 3 Christmas movies. And I mean, I love Christmas movies specifically because I feel like you can watch them with your family. You know, you can watch them with I can watch them with my mom. I can watch them with Bella. I don't have to worry about it's right for the whole family. So especially this year, I feel like we could all use a little bit of Christmas joy, right?
Yeah.
And I know I've watched anything and everything that is actually on TV. So I was glad to be able to contribute to the holiday season and be able to do, 3 Christmas movies that I know are going to make people smile and just put positivity, out there in the world right now. So,
Jennifer, how did you do 3 Christmas movies? When you did them in what time span? Like, when did you do?
I did Bows of Holly. Bows of Holly, which is on Ion Television, and the next time that'll air, I think, is on Christmas Eve, actually. So you have to look out for that. We did that in August, and we did that in Colorado, in the mountains, and I got heat stroke and also altitude sickness, and it was so wonderful.
I gotta ask you this. I have to ask you this. How was it working with Cedric the Entertainer and Johnson's Vacation? And Salon. What's her name? What's her name? Salon. Was it?
Solange.
In there too, and Bow Wow, right? How was it working with them? Because y'all was all kind of young. I think you was the youngest, right?
Yeah, I mean, I knew Bow Wow from just the B2K. We all kind of all knew each other, everyone that age group, because we would go to the same events, the same award shows, just all hang out. So we all knew each other. But it was fun. Cedric the Entertainer is obviously hilarious, but he's such a sweetheart. And Steve Harvey was also in that, but Steve Harvey was also on My Wife and Kids, so I knew him from that. But comedians are just funny. They're funny off screen. They're funny on screen. How did
you get casted in that? How did you get casted into the Johnson's Family Vacation? How did you get casted? How did that happen?
Just got the script and asked did I want to do it, and I said sure. This seems like a really fun movie. So I'm really glad that I was able to be a part of it, because it was a really cute movie.
Yeah, it was funny. It was funny.
It was funny. Yeah.
It was funny.
So you got to be around the comedians. You was around a whole bunch of comedians, funny people. I'm around a wannabe comedian.
Oh.
I love you, Khalil.
Don't laugh at her jokes. Please.
Oh my goodness, you guys are so funny.
Don't laugh at her jokes, please. Now, you got served. That was a lot of dancing. That was getting it in. That was getting it in. I'm like, when I look at You Got Served, I look more at the production part of how many times they had to shoot them dance scenes, and it seemed like it was a lot of work going into that type of production. And guess who's in there? Jennifer's in there.
Oh God.
Yeah, Jennifer's in there.
I am in there.
Yeah, but how was that movie? Like, out of like out of the movies that you've been in so far, which one is like the one that sticks to your heart? Not
I
not.
think, I mean, You Got Served was, I mean, we just did it, and we didn't know. I mean, I guess I'm speaking for myself. We did it, but we didn't realize the impact that it was really going to make. On just, I mean, it was really, the first of the dance movies. I mean, they were such amazing dancers. They just were so gifted. And we just were having fun. And I think sometimes when you're just having fun and you're doing what you love to do, like those are the best like projects. It really comes through because they just love dancing. I mean, you can tell it was like, yes, it was a big production, but not really. They were like, that was like real life. You know what I mean? If you were to go into like a like them just dancing, you walked in on them, that's what they were doing. So so it was just really special, and it's really special to like, now it's on Netflix, which is really cool because it's like a whole new generation being exposed to it. Like my daughter just saw it, and I was like, that's so weird, it's pretty cool. Yeah, and so it's that, I think, because we were all friends and just like teenagers just having fun, it was a really cool time.
Yeah, good experience, good time.
That'll always be
Khalil,
really special.
listen, she's a fitness guru too. So, but she's into fitness. Not only is she an actress, she's into fitness, and she's an author of 2 books. So tell us about that part. Now coming into Jennifer, not just the actress, but the Jennifer, the workout one, because I need to work out, and this one right here do too, but I'm not gonna say nothing.
Well, I believe in being healthy physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. So I work out. I think that's really important, not just for the physical benefits, but like I train. So I like mentally, I feel like working out for me is like a therapy, or like it's just, I need it, like it's like my outlet. That's how I feel my most best self when I'm doing, workouts that are really like that. So I love taking care of myself, self-care. But I went on a journey to, I took a break after I had my daughter. And I took a break from the industry, and I just really wanted to be healthy inside. And so I went on a journey of just self-reflection and kind of going through my life and figuring out, why I didn't love myself, or just different issues that I had. And so I read devotionals, pretty much any resource that I could get my hands on to try to like, overcome. It's like, it really doesn't matter what other people believe about you, other people's opinions. It only matters if you come into agreement with those things, And so it's like, it's really important to make sure that you're aware of what your opinion is about yourself, and what you are thinking, what you believe. So that, especially in this social media age, I mean, it could really tear you down. Like one minute people are like, oh my God, you're amazing. And they're like, oh my God, look at your toes. Oh my God. It's like, you're like, wait, I thought I was amazing. It is just like the dumbest thing. So, you just have to, you really have to be, constantly working on yourself and aware of what's going on.
You're touching on something that's really important, especially, because the role that the social media plays in society now is plus, how we able to like through the pandemic connect and socialize, but the part of connecting, you are connected with some of the worst and some of the best people. So when you express your best self, you got some of the worst people that gonna have something to say, and as well as gonna have some of the best people gonna have something to say. So you got to navigate all that data because there's so much going on, and just say, I'm secure at myself.
Exactly.
I'm not living nobody else's reality. It's only me. It's trillions of people on this planet, infinite galaxy, universe, but it's only one
Right.
me. And I'm
Exactly.
with me. And at the end
You're
of the
so
day,
right.
with that being said, it's good that your testimony about your journey you gave, because I know, facts tells but stories sell. When you tell your
Hmm.
story, people kind of like say, "Yo, I could connect with that." You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And I believe in that, and it takes a lot of heart, and we commend you for that.
Thank you.
And I'm going to say this. Look, uh, your experience right now being an actor, where you at right now? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? If it ain't another,
Well,
if it ain't another pandemic, of course,
well, I will always act. I love acting. I just love it. And I feel like, that'll just evolve with time, projects. But I really look to produce next year content that I don't necessarily have to be in, but just different projects that I believe in,
Okay.
and really going deeper in my craft. I think I really want to take on more challenging roles that I haven't necessarily gotten to explore yet. So that's something that I'm working on right now. And also, really like having this conversation, going into my purpose work is what I call it. I feel like next year that's what I'm really focused on. I'll always act, always do all of that stuff, but I really want to focus on, purpose. And like I'm starting a podcast in the beginning of next year, and it's called the Be Free podcast. And I just really feel a desire to, like I said, with the devotional, I really want to have, purposeful conversations about, everyone's journey to freedom, and what that looks like is different. And
Mhm.
I think now more than ever, we are all looking for, information, resources. I young girls, I want, them to come across these social media, sound bites of different women that have gone through the same experiences, because I
Mhm.
really, we need them to get that too, as well as, all this other stuff is really fun, but I just really feel just such a calling to be able to want to do that. And just the message of inner beauty.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, I think there's such a focus on the outside, which is totally fine, but I think there just needs to be just as much of an emphasis on what's going on inside of us too. So
Which
so
is
that's really going to be a big push for me next year.
and that's good. Your heart is in the right place. I do
Thank
got
you.
to ask you this because Alicia's here. I wasn't going to ask you this if she wasn't on up there. If
Okay.
Don't
you
blame
was to
me.
do a,
Don't blame me.
look, if you was to do a workout regimen with
Mhm.
Alicia, what would you do?
What kind of question is that?
Listen, we interviewed. I can ask questions. I want to know
Oh
But with
my
Alicia,
goodness.
what are you
what
trying to
you gonna
say?
do. Like, what would you do with her? It was like day one. What would you do, Jennifer? With
I mean, I
day?
don't even know if she's, worked out, like what her, like where she's at with working out. I don't know if she has any injuries. I have no, that is such a,
Off the wall
Well,
question.
look, since you asked, look, she's been on biscuits, chicken, and a Haagen Dazs diet for like a couple of years. So
oh my gosh, but
how
that
would you
doesn't
attack
really have
that?
anything to do with working out.
No, how would you attack that with her day one? What would you say, Alicia? This is what you're gonna do day one. You know?
I
Yeah.
mean, I think it would just be getting moving. Like, it just, I don't know what her, what she's, that's, you are so funny. I have no idea if she has any injuries. I can't just say,
Just give me a
but I would
prescription
think,
out of
hey,
nowhere. Suppose I have a
let's,
pacemaker.
No.
right.
You
I
don't
don't
know
know
what's
what's
going
going
on. You
on.
just want her to.
The first thing I thought Jennifer would say was, Alicia, the French fries stop here. You hear me? The French
Oh, yeah.
look, take the French fries and all the ketchup on the French fries out of your purse.
All right, Jennifer, it was
Well,
really great having you on
yeah,
Uni
I don't
ETV.
know where we're going with that.
I apologize for Khalil Lundy. I think he wants to be Michael Jackson and be off the wall with that last question.
Gotcha.
But listen, before we tune off, let us know how we could stay connected to you, your social media platforms, all of that, because you, especially with the podcast that you have coming up, my listeners, Praise.fm, number one, I have a lot of listeners who have attempted suicide or contemplating suicide.
Oh,
There's a lot of young women who don't think that they're worthy, who don't think that they're pretty enough. So I really want them to follow you so that they could be inspired by the things that you are bringing to
I've
the
definitely
table.
dealt with all of those things. So yeah, I'm really passionate about that. My Instagram handle is msjen, Jen Freeman, Freeman. And that's the best way to stay up to date with everything that I'm doing, because that's really where I post everything. And then in my bio on there, you can follow the podcast page.
Yes.
It's the Be Free.
And me and Khalil will be right back with the weekly Uni ETV updates.
That's right.
Bye. Thank you guys so much.
Well, thank you
for joining us.
Beautiful heart. Great, beautiful heart, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
There's nothing in the plan that says I can't propose first.
Holly has a plan for everything until everything falls apart. And she's charmed
Jake.
into living in the moment.
At your service.
Guess I'm stuck here in Christmas Wonderland.
Don't I give you the tour? I insist.
No looking back.
But what if?
Life shouldn't be about the what ifs, it should be about the what nows.
Holiday movie, Bows of Holly, on Ion Television, your home for holidays.
All right, guys, y'all saw the promo, Uni ETV and radio with some new announcement. We got some weekly updates. We're going to be coming at you every week with updates on what's going to happen in 2021. As you can see, I got with me my business partner, sometimes my pain in the neck partner, but Khalil Lundy of the legendary Force MDs. Yeah, you hear him back there. But I do want to say, on a serious tip, I'm going to be serious just for a moment. We always talk about in the scriptures that it says your gifts will make room for you and put you before great men. And I just want to say, and this is the only time I'm going to get sentimental with him, is I want to say thank you, Khalil, for believing in me. The things that I have done within the time span of being a part of this company is so amazing. It's like unreal. The places I've been, the people I've met, and I really believe that I have been put before great men. Okay, so now that's it. I'm done. Back to being my normal self with this here character next to me. But Khalil, listen. So on the video, we have put in there that we want them to connect with us through social media. So I want us to put out an action plan right here, right now for our listeners, because I know they're listening to us. It's on Twitter, whether it's on Periscope, whether it's on Facebook, they're listening to us. So let's put out an action plan for our listeners. What you think that should be?
Well, listen, let me say this, man. It's been a journey, and guess what? We've been on it, and we've been on it together, and we're working. We got a vision. We're going to see it through. And at the end of the day, I am so excited to be here myself with my partner. And like I said, through this journey, there's a lot of, valleys and peaks, But the road, it's full of detours. You don't know who you're gonna start with, who you're gonna end with. But but we know how we're moving right now, and we're excited how we're moving right now. And we're confident, and we've always been confident how we've been moving. And like now, we're even more confident now how we move.
Oh
and
my
with that being
goodness.
said, we want y'all to subscribe to our channel. We want y'all to like it, and we want to tell y'all all about it, okay? We want you to go to all of our Uni ET and radio social media handles and like, follow, and subscribe, okay? That's what we want y'all to do.
Listen, what I want them to do right now, I want y'all to stop everything right now. Go
Right.
to that search bar. Look in that search bar right now and put in UNITVRADIO. And you'll see our infamous orange logo come up. And I want you to like it. I want you to hit the notification. And whoever's done it, the first one who put something in there, we're going to give you a shout out. The first one who say, I did it. And I'm looking at the chats right now. We're going to give y'all a shout out. We're going to give y'all a shout out.
Listen, and like I said, we're excited, as we move forward right now, and Alicia, let me say a little bit about the channel right now. Okay, I go into the channel.
Yeah.
Okay. We got a Roku channel, and you will also see the Amazon. You'll also be seeing the Fire Stick. But right now, we started with the Roku channel, and what we're doing, we're going to be launching this YouTube channel, this Roku channel, February 3rd of 2021. And we want y'all, if you don't got a smart TV, go get the Roku device and and download and add this channel onto your TV. All right. If y'all don't know, the Roku is in millions of homes. Okay.
20 million, right? Isn't it 20 million homes?
20 million
Yeah.
homes. So we want y'all to, add the Roku channel if you don't already have it, and download our Uni ETV and radio channel. Okay. And we're going to be doing a big launch February 3rd. You want to add on to that, Alicia?
I want to ask you, can we give them a little sneak peek of what's on the channel right now? Because the channel is built.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give them a sneak peek.
Yeah. Let's give a sneak peek. Yeah.
All right, you go first.
Well, we got live concerts, right?
Yeah, the Foursome D's. Woo! At Essence Fest, too. They got, when you, okay, I'm not going to give it all away.
Yeah, and we got other concerts from other artists as well. And we got a lot of videos, especially new artists who got videos, as well as classic artists with videos. We got a lot of music videos on there. We have documentaries on there. We have short TV shows or short movies and short films. We have all these different things on this platform right now. We're so excited to get this up and running. And some of the shows we got right now, we're blown away that we was able to get them.
Yeah.
It took us, it's like, when you're building something, it's like, people that, understand what building is, everything don't happen at the time you say it's going to happen. It's always something plans have to be revised, remodified, but the whole thing is just seeing the plan through. It's we started, with the channel, and we had to kind of restructure it, but now we kind of got it where we harnessed in on it correctly.
Looks awesome.
Put it together, and it's coming together the way we anticipated it come. Because some people what is happening? I thought y'all had the channel. Oh man, I thought they doing the chat. Yeah, we doing it. We just one brick at a time. And with COVID happening right now, with the COVID happening, COVID kind of confused us like it confused a lot of other people, because some people, expected things to move clockwise in COVID. You can't move clockwise in that. Nobody's come out, nobody's really communicating, and you got to get your vision back to where you're back in the line with God and your divine higher self, so everything can flow the way we got it flowing now. And that's what we're excited about. And it's like I said, it's coming together. We got all these different things on the channel, and we're excited about y'all, being a part of it and experiencing this channel with us, And
it's going to be on demand. We got on demand. And we're also going to have the live stream where you will have a TV lineup. Yeah, we have a TV lineup. So I'm excited about that. Praise Fest is going to be on there. The Tooth Praise Fest that we did.
It's just a lot of, our concert we're gonna have on it, but there's other people that's been sending us concerts and
Yes.
stuff like that. So you're gonna get that experience, you know what I mean, that you're looking for. Like in other words, our platform, you'll be able to get a good experience at. And let me go into this next thing. You know, if you are a filmmaker, if you are somebody who's a writer, and if you're somebody that's been putting content together, if you like to, you know, submit your content to our platform or have it on our platform, inbox us. We will be putting up our link for you to, you know, send your
Submissions.
content to, and we would have to go through it, of course, because, you know, we don't, you know, like 2019, 2018, you know, we was lenient. Right now, we want to make sure all our stuff is top of the line quality. You know, we can't even people that's been doing broadcasts with us, you know, it's a whole nother story. Everything has to be top of the line quality because we're going into that phase right now. We're building and we just want to make sure we're all comfortable with the quality and the direction and the vision that we're going. And that is to make sure everything is done neatly, sweetly, and completely.
And it's a lifestyle channel. So dramas, talk shows, cooking shows, children's shows, anything that revolves around life, submit it to us. Okay, we have a talk show actually on that deals with the inner city traumas, the traumas of the inner city. So this channel is gonna be good. I'm telling y'all.
Real good short films on there too, man. We're excited about this, man. Like I said, it took a while. You know, like I said, you know, the pandemic kind of like swung it in another direction. We had to refocus, you know, filter, clean out the messes around us. And now we kind of like, we got the direction where we're going right now. And with that being said, we got the store too. We got the online store. You'll be able to go in any, you know, products that we're affiliated with, you know, our brand, our shows and stuff like that. You'll be able to go online and order, you know, different merchandise, you know, that we have, you know, to be connected and to be a part of what we're doing. All right. We'll be putting the links up there for y'all to see, so forth and so on. So we want y'all to ride with us and connect with us. And like I said, let's build, you know, a better future for both of us together. You know what I mean? Like I said, we out there just, you know, trying to create and give back and be of a service to those that want to, you know, have that same collective vision. All right. And one more, can I say one more thing? I have one more thing too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, we you know, our company is a media company where we do podcasting for the podcasters. Of course, we have a recording studio, right?
Yes.
And of course, we got the Roku channel, all right? And we create a lot of our own content.
And radio. We got gospel radio.
And radio, and mainly the radio. You know what I mean? And we got some
you heard him, mainly the radio.
New moves, because we always focusing on new moves. We got some new moves with radio right now, some new movement with radio.
We're moving on.
Yeah, so you know, so why can't we go into the beginning of the top of the year how we do the radio? It's going to be real creative, real different from what we taught other people how to do. All right. So, but with that being said, right now, if you wanted to be on the platform, one of the places, let's tell them one of the places they can go for if they want to book their brand and stuff like that on the platform.
Well, we're actually going to do interviews. So if you want to interview with us,